up, guys? It is your host Dustin from Two Buds in a Jar, and today I got a little secret for all our Canna family out there and all of our subscribers. If you've ever wondered, I wish I could grow weed, but no one ever says it simply and puts it black and white. We got a brand new series called Eazy Growz with Two Buds in a Jar, and today we're going to be going over the first step. As you can already tell by the beginning of this video, we have got the lights up, we have got the tent assembled, we have got our intake fan, our outtake fan set up, and we have got everything ready. Now, your second primary thing you're going to need to do once you get your tent assembled is get a paper towel and get it soaking wet. And once you guys do that, this is pineapple cookies. This is an auto flower. You're going to soak your paper towel and you're going to put your seeds in there. You're going to keep your seeds at a temperature of 80 degrees. There should be tap roots that break out of these seeds here. Once the tap roots break out of the seeds, we'll get into the next series. But for now, all you're going to want to do is assemble your tent, guys. Get an intake and outtake fan where you're cycling clean air in your grow tent. Get your grow tent, your humidity. Your humidity must be 80 degrees. Your temperature must be 80 degrees in order to germinate your seeds, or they will not germinate. So I got an electric heater. I'm going to push the buttons on that. Go ahead and make sure it's proper temperature in here. And we're going to go ahead and place these seedlings right back. Now when you do this, you're going to want to use a clean Ziploc bag. You want to get your paper towel soaking wet. You're going to want to keep it out of light, of course. And these are going to absorb, the embryo are going to absorb the moisture and eventually crack open. And at the bottom, you're going to see taproot seeds. Taproots out of your seeds, rather, I'm sorry. So with that being said, once you got your tent assembled, your lights hung up, you got a digital humidity and temperature is what you're going to need, guys. And you can get them for 13 bucks at your local Walmart. You can get them at Target. You can get these products anywhere. Primarily your local Walmart's where you're going to find them. You can order these tents on Amazon. They're called Cool Grows. I'm not sponsored. They are an amazing company. They have a window that allows you to constantly check on your grow. So if you want to roll your window up, and this is all Velcro. So you can see it has a nice window in it. Okay. Down here is your outtake fan where it outtakes air. And yeah, it's kind of setting up. We just assembled this. We're going to get a few more things, but you can see the outtake fan. And here's the intake where it intakes fresh air into our tent. Now, our tent completely opens up here. And you will see that. We're going to open it right here. And then we're going to open it right here. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. I want these seeds to get into the darkness to do their thing, because they do need darkness. And our studio is well lit right now. But right now, as you guys can see, you will need 9 smart pots. They're strong fabric, they're very heavy. I got all the soil nice and dry because we had to dry it out. And I got it all in the pots. So you're going to need 9 aerated pots. Don't go using 5-gallon buckets, guys, and trying to be cheap. If you're going to buy, cheaper planters that are plastic, drill a bunch of holes in them. They have to be aerated, or else your roots will die and your plant will die. I got 3. These are called Gixxer high wattage lights. There's 3 of them on pulley systems. You're going to want them to cover your entire canopy. Of course, right now we don't really need these lights, so they can hang like that. We don't need them until we get to planting and moisturizing our soil. You're also going to want a humidifier, because once your seedlings get to popping up, the humidifiers want to be your best friend. And as you can see, I have one right there in the corner. Once there's light and life to this tent, it'll look really nice. But right now we got the digital temp and humidity. Right now it's 77 degrees, so it needs to shoot up a couple more degrees. The humidity is fine because the seeds are in a bag that's about 80% humidity right now, or 90, so it is fine. But you want to put your seedlings on top of your paper towel, slide it in your clean Ziploc bag, and put it in your tent. Keep your tent in darkness, check it every day. It should take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. Some strands take a little longer. Just have patience. Once you've hit that 4th week mark and you've noticed some popped out, some have it or none have, then I'd give it a couple more days after 3 weeks as your top period. Throw those seeds out because obviously they're not good, and just retry the process again. Eventually you will get great germination. Now, there's a few things you can do. You can get a humidity dome, which they sell at Bose. They're a plastic dome. They're very nice. You can also get a seedling mat, guys. And the seedling mat is a heating mat that'll keep it at a particular heating temperature that the soil needs to germinate those seeds, or those seeds need to germinate. So ultimately you can go to Lowe's, you can go to Menards, Home Depot, buy a seedling mat. They're very cheap and inexpensive. They're not like your local pet mat for a snake or something like that that's going to be 50, 60 bucks. You can put it under your seedlings, put a towel on top of it, and check your seedlings. Eventually they will germinate, guys, and eventually they will be actually really quick with their germination process this way. This will guarantee that you'll get a good germination rate. So guys, once again, recapping, once you got your tent up, your intake and outtake fan, you got a digital timer. So you need a digital timer for your plugins. So you're going to want your lights to stay on 18 hours and off for 6 during your vegetative and your seedling phase. So you're going to want to go ahead and get your digital timer and put it up and get that done. Then you're going to get your tent set up. You put your intake and outtake fan so your tent can cycle fresh air. You're going to need a humidifier because they're going to need humidity through vegetative stage and through seedling mostly, and growing from seedling into juvenile into vegetative stage. And then ultimately you're going to need the digital humidifier and temp reader, because you always need to know your temperature and your humidity in your grow room. That is key and it is essential. So you're going to need a digital form of humidity and temperature reader. Other than that, your soil and your pots, that's all you're going to need to get started. It's not very complicated. We just assembled the tent, got the fans in, set up the cords, set up a timer, and we'll show you how the timer works and all of that, later on in the next video. And we'll also show you how it works during when we go to flower these. But right now, this is just in the beginning stage, guys. I can't wait to see what this tent produces. I've used it in the past and I've grown some amazing cannabis. We will link some of those pictures in this video just to show you guys. And then that way you guys can see the kind of weed that's been produced out of this tent. And hopefully you guys are just excited about it as we are. Right now we got some seeds germinating. They are pineapple cookies and they are an auto flower, so luckily they'll be easier, but we'll be covering non-auto flowers and regular photo period time seeds as well, that aren't, automatic basically. We'll be covering hybrids, indicas, sativas, and how to grow an array of strands and some exotic genetics that we got our hands on, because we know people. So we got some exotics coming up for you guys. We got some regular strands and we got them from sativa, hybrid, and indica coming up. So if you like what you see, and we're going to have further content growing and updating you guys, definitely don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you too can stay updated on the 2 Buds in a Jar grow. My name's Dustin from 2 Buds in a Jar, And I'm burning out. You guys have a great night.
Yeah, got my neck and wrist frosty. All day, all night too. Need a beat to write to. Knock 'em out like Mike do. MVP like Michael. Money stacking, it's loaded up. Parks looking all swollen up. New Lambo, I'm rolling up. No stopping, no slowing up. I went hard, that cash came. Got a new big ass chain. Take what I want, no ass game. Live it up in that fast lane. Do this shit for my people. Get that money, all we know. Money never finito. Keep on boosting my ego. Steph Curry with the free throw. When I turn my swag on, this shit should be illegal. Stepping out the whip, I'm looking sharper than a needle. And all them bitches on me keep on swelling up my ego. I spit fire in the boot when I'm higher than Mariah off that goose. Punchlines hitting hard and chipping toots. Baseline kicking harder than some steel toe boots. Stacking bitches in the backseat of the 4-door coupe. You know them haters who mean shit to me. You gotta be kidding me. Ain't nobody stopping me from securing this victory. And I ain't stopping till the shit I'm dropping, making history. And every time they talking about somebody got my neck and wrist frosty. Don't know what it cost me. I've been on the grind, nigga, get these haters off me. I've been on the grind, why niggas so saucy. I've been on the grind, why niggas so boss. Neck and wrist frosty. Don't know what it cost me. I've been on the grind, nigga, get these haters off me. I've been on the grind, why niggas so saucy. I've been on the grind, why niggas so bossy. Stay up on the grind, dollar bills up on my mind. Yeah, I do this all the time. Always knew I had to shine. When I pull up in the whip, got a shawty so fine. Got them diamonds on my wrist, making niggas go blind. I just wanna do it big, bigger than they ever did. Couple million on the crib, no one knowing where he live. I'm so far above the space, pull up in the spaceship. Speakers blowing out your eardrums when the bass hit. All them bitches wanna taste, they just wanna gossip. Yeah, the way he drip, think he was a faucet. I'm so on that bullshit, competition forfeit. You would think you at the mall looking through my closet. Yo, my neck and wrist frost. All day, all night too. Need a beat to write to. Knock 'em out like Mike do. MVP like Michael. Money stacking, it's loaded up. Parks looking all swollen up. New Lambo, I'm rolling up. No stopping, no slowing up. I went hard, that cash came. Got a new big ass chain. Take what I want, no ass game. Live it up in that fast lane. Do this shit for my people. Get that money, all we know. Money never finito. Keep on boosting my ego.
It's your host, Justin, from Two Buds in a Jar and Told Two Drugs, kids.